Hello everyone, welcome to part 95 of Laravel and series in which we are creating the multi-vendor e-commerce website. So we will continue working on the product detail page, and in this video we are going to work on the recently viewed products. Okay, so let's start. See, in the last video we have done the related products, similar products functionality, and in this video we are going to work on the recently viewed products. So recently viewed products are those products that are recently viewed by the users. Means if some user come here and assess one of the product, like I am assessing this one, after that I assess this green product. Okay, so all these latest products assessed by the user will come up here in recently viewed products. Okay, so this functionality we are going to do. So it shows the user it shows the trend of the products to the user, like this is the trend. The uh, persons are opening those products. Okay, maybe those are the latest, maybe those are the best products of the website. Okay, we don't know, but that is the trend actually. Okay, so those products can also be seen by the other users. Okay, so we are going to work on this one. So first of all, we are going to create the table, because we are going to store these products seen by the users. We are going to store the latest products seen by the user in the table. Okay, so from time to time we are also going to empty this table because it will become heavy one day. So but we are going to store everything, all the products in the table itself. We are going to create recently viewed products table. Okay, so in similar products we don't require, because we are already having the products in the products table that we can show. We are just showing those, but here we require the table because we want to record that what the users are checking, what the trend of the user, what the users are checking. We need to store them, we need to insert them in a table, and from that table we are going to show those products to the other users. Okay, so that we can also store the session of the user. Okay, while the products are assessed by the user, we are going to store the session of the user as well, so that we can show those products to the other user. Okay, you are going to come to know when we are going to work on this one. So first of all, we are going to create the new table, recently viewed products table, with the help of migration. Okay, so let's do that. I'm going to create the migration command here, new terminal at folder. Here I'm going to create new command, php artisan make migration file I'm going to create, and here I'm going to make it like create recently viewed products table. Okay, php artisan make migration create recently viewed products table. So we can now check. I'm going to close the earlier files. I'm going to check this table has been created or not. View products table. Okay, so it has been created. So we are required two fields to add here. One is the product ID and one is the session ID. Okay, so only product ID is required because these are the products that we want to store. Okay, these are the products that we want to store. So product ID as well as the session ID of the user is required. So here table integer for the product ID, and the next one is we are going to take this string for the session ID. Session ID we will generate for every user, and we will keep adding his product with the same session. If he is keep assessing, then session will remain the same. Okay, otherwise we are going to generate the new session. Okay, and timestamps created at and updated at that timestamps that we always create in Laravel, automatically create in Laravel. Okay, so this create table we are going to create now with the php artisan migrate command, php artisan migrate, so that this table will get created. Here you can see the table has been created successfully. So we can check in our ecom 9 database. recently viewed products table has been corrected. Fine. Okay, so now we are going to work on the that detail function once again, so that we can write the query for the recently viewed products as well. Okay, so I'm going to open that products controller once again, products controller at the front end, products controller at the front, and here I'm going to access the detail function. Okay, so here I am going to fetch the recently viewed products, but first of all I am going to check the session of the user. Okay, and for session, here few of the things we are going to add here, that we require use session, and also we are going to use db. We are going to use as we are going to use this table. We are not going to add the model for this one, because this table we are not going to use anywhere. This one just we will keep it here. This is not that table that we are going to use for the orders and users. No, not anywhere, just we need to keep it here only. Okay, so here we'll go to the detail function once again, and here I'm going to do it here. Okay, so here first of all I am going to set session for recently viewed products. Okay, so here what we are going to do, like we are going to set the session. If the session is empty, first of all we are going to check the session of the user is empty or not. Okay, and for that we are going to check like this session. We are going to create this variable get session id. Okay, we are going to first check that if this session is empty, then we are going to create like $session. If it is empty, then we are going to take one variable and we'll generate the some random number we will add. We can store like between this one and this one. Okay, anything we can add here. Okay, this number, or you can add some you can also use that str random function. Okay, string random, that will show the random number. Or you can also choose some of the you can search for some of the function, like generate alphanumeric number, like alphanumeric random number in Laravel. Okay, that function you can keep. I think now you become the better developer, you can all do all these kind of things. I am just for saving time using that random function. You can use any of the function, like here you can do similar as some kind of other function, random bytes. If it will work, let's see if it will work. I'm not sure that this one will work or not. Make it 20 and let's see. So you can, there are other websites, other also you will get. Oh no, it is not correct. We are not going to use this. See how bad it is. Okay, so any other function, unique id random, this one also looks good. Okay, we can try this one as well. So you will get a lot of function to generate some unique key, unique id you want to generate. See how good it is. So you can use this one, okay, for your session id. Okay, it is big enough and it looks really good. So thanks buddy. Who is it? Always upvote. Okay, so I need to log in, but always upvote these kind of answers. Okay, from Stack Overflow. Okay, so now see session id, we are having the session id. If session id does not exist, otherwise we will keep that session id in the session id variable. Means we are going to use that same session id that we are having in our session. Okay, so this id, if it does not exist, then we are going to create new session id. Otherwise we are going to use that same session id. Okay, so now after generating the session id, making sure that session id is now exist. Okay, so after that we are going to insert our product. Okay, insert product in table if not already exists. Okay, if the product not already exists, then we are going to insert the table. So first of all, we are going to count recently viewed products. Okay, before inserting, we need to check if that product is not already already inserted into recently viewed products. Otherwise you will keep adding and we are going to keep it adding because okay, so we need to check first. So here db table, I am going to use the db table. That's why I have added this db, use db here. Okay, because I want to use this one as a use db table because I have not created that model. I can simply use it like this. Okay, recently viewed products, and here where there are two conditions, where product id is the product id that is currently opened by the user, and that is the $id, and the another one is the session id. Okay, session id, whether that is the new session or whether that is the earlier session, we are going to compare it with the session id like this. Okay, then count. Okay, so if recently viewed products equal to 0, then we are going to insert. Okay, if this one count is equal to 0, then we are going to insert the recently, I'm going to insert the recently viewed product. Like again we can use the same thing, db table recently viewed products. Okay, now insert. Now two things we are going to insert in the same way, like this one, product id as well as the session id. Okay, so both we can copy here and paste it like this. Okay, I think it seems to be fine. Okay, product id and session id. Okay, so product id, $id, session id, that one. So now what we can do, we can now first let us see that it's get inserted here or not. Okay, so I'm going to refresh here. Okay, checking this one, I'm going to open the another product. Now it must, that green product must get inserted here. Here you can see both green as well as this one, two product. Okay, with the id 5 and with the id 2 is inserted here. So if I'm going to check those products again, like this one again and this green and red product again, then it will not come here because the product already exists. See here, the product has come, so that is wrong. See, every time 1 2 3 it must not come because the session id remain the same, but here it is coming, so we need to resolve the issue. Here the session id, if session id is same, then it must not come again and again. So let's see the issue once. Yes, here we have forgot one thing. We need to put this in session value as well. We able to forgot to put the value in session id. Okay, that's why this error is coming. $session id, now it must, now the error must not come. And also empty, so empty is working, otherwise we can use the session has as well. Okay, if session has is empty, okay, no issue, you can use it like this. Now I'm going to make it empty, operation make it empty. Okay, so now we can try again. Once again I'm going to refresh this one and we'll go to another product. Now check, two products come. Now it must not come. Like if I will refresh here again and again, it will keep here 2 only, not 2 entries must not get added. Now it is working fine. Okay, because session id remain the same, so that's why the product id will not repeat. Okay, if session id remain the same, if the user have the current session, then it will not repeat again. Okay, so our entries are also coming here. So now we can fetch these entries to show in the recently viewed items. Okay, so for that we will add now another query here, get recently viewed products. Okay, it is one and the same thing, recently viewed products or recently viewed items. Okay, so here first of all we are going to fetch the product IDs from the table. Okay, so for that I'm going to make like recent products IDs like this, db table recently viewed products, select product ID, where product ID is not equal to the current product. First of all we need to make sure that it must not equal to the current product, like we have done with the similar products as well in the last video. It must not equal to the current product, and sorry, no, it will not come. Okay, so and the other thing is session ID, it must match with the session ID. I am doing like this, but you can make one array and add all in that one also, session ID like this. And after that we are going to use those similar things in random order. Okay, we are going to show in random order, and we are going to use the get here, but we are going to we are going to take only four here. Limit also we can use. We are going to use the take now this time, and after that we are going to use the pluck. Okay, pluck, because we want just product ID array. We want to fetch the product IDs from this one. Okay, product ID is recent product ID we are fetching. Okay, whatever, like 5 3 all, so that we can show the recently viewed products. Okay. Okay, so now we are going to add the another query here. So first of all I want to show you that what is the result of this one, so that we can make sure that the correct result is coming here. So let's see, the result is 5, only 5 is coming here. Okay, okay, so see, only 5 is coming because the current product is not coming here, though there are two products 5 and 3, but only 5 is coming because it will not show the current product. We have added here that the current product must not come. Okay, this is the condition for that one. Okay, so now we are going to fetch the products from these IDs. Okay, now the same thing like this one will work here, because now we want to fetch the products, only thing we want to fetch the products from the product IDs, get recently viewed products. Okay, now here we can get recently viewed products. Here we just get the get recently viewed product IDs. Okay, here we get the complete details, here IDs, and here complete details of the recently viewed products. Okay, so here I'm going to make it instead of similar products we are going to make it sorry, this one, recently viewed products, recently viewed products like this. Okay, so here just the difference is we are going to keep here, we don't require these things, we just require where in here and ID of the product, and also not require this one and here we require recently product IDs array. So I think here because we are already having the limit 4, we are already having the 4 in random number, so get and to array is only thing that we require here. We can check once that the correct result is coming here, recently viewed products. Okay, refresh here, see only one product is coming. Okay, so more products will come if we are going to see more products will come. I'm going to show you in my array. When we will assess this one, then we will assess this one, then we will assess this one. Okay, uh, almost as all the products, 3-4 products. Now it must show 3-4 products in recently viewed products here. So see here, 3 products are coming now. Okay, arrays of 3 products, because we have now seen the 3 products here. Okay, so now this recently viewed products, we are going to take it here. And now very simple, now the things are very simple. Just in detail blade file, just the copy of that similar products we are going to keep for the recently viewed products as well, and nothing else. Okay, so the same copy we are going to use for the recently viewed products. I'm going to make it like this: recently viewed products. And not all I'm going to copy, just going to copy this for each loop. Okay, so that will save a lot of our time. Okay, product slider, where it is, here it is. Okay, product slider, so I'm going to replace it, this one. And here make sure that we are going to use the recently viewed products. Done. Okay, so we are going to check now. See here, recently viewed products, these are the 3 products that we have recently viewed. Like if I'm going to view this one, then this one will also come in recently viewed. Let's see. So this one we are checking now, and this one must come in recently viewed, as it's the random basis, so it's not coming. I'm going to refresh. Now it must come, some of the time it must come here. So let's see. Yeah, now it is coming here. Okay, so it must surely come in recently viewed items. Okay, maybe it will not come the first time, but second or third time maybe it will come, because we are showing the products in a random way, so they can come anytime. They may come 3 times every time, 3 times every time, or may not come at all. Okay, because it is randomly the products are coming. Okay, so both the recently viewed products as well as the similar products are working fine now. See, our detail page is now looking little bit better than before. Okay, so now in the next video we are going to work on the add to cart functionality, so please stay tuned for the next video. And one more thing I want to tell you, everyone, that always join or subscribe the channel. Okay, for the updates, for getting the updates. Okay, if you can join, then it's really good, so that I can completely support you with your code. I'm going to provide you every code, all the code. Okay, current code. Okay, if you will join as a premium member, I'm going to give you the Laravel 9 code, whatever we have done so far, and the future code as well. And please subscribe. If you can't join, then please at least subscribe the channel. Okay, to get all the updates at your end, to get and also that ring that bell icon for getting the updates. Okay, that is mandatory. Okay, to do that. Okay, otherwise you will not get the updates from time to time. Okay, so that's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye. Thank you.